Are you tired of feeling stuck? Like no matter what you do, nothing really changes? What if I told you your life isn't off track? You're just ready for your next chapter. Hi, I'm Stephanie Molina, and at the Next Chapter Counseling Center, we use Adlerian therapy to help you stop feeling stuck and start moving forward with purpose. Here's the truth most people don't realize. You're not just reacting to life. You're living out patterns you learned a long time ago. Adlerian therapy is based on the idea that we all want the same thing, to feel like we belong and that we matter. But when those needs aren't met, we start telling ourselves stories like, I'm not good enough. I always mess up. I don't fit in. And after a while, those stories start to feel like facts. So imagine someone who feels like they're never enough. No matter how hard they try, they still feel behind, overlooked. When we work together, we don't just focus on the surface. We go deeper into early experiences, relationships, and the beliefs that were formed along the way. Because once you understand where those beliefs came from, you can finally start changing them. Imagine someone who keeps struggling in relationships. They might think, why do I always end up in the same situation? Through Adlerian therapy, we begin to notice patterns, how they communicate, what they expect from others, and even how they protect themselves from feeling rejected. As those patterns become clear, they can start making different choices, one that leads to healthier, more fulfilling relationships. So, what actually happens in a session? First, this is a partnership. You're not just sitting across from someone hearing your problems. We're working together. We might explore early childhood memories, not just what happened, but what those moments meant to you. We use encouragement, and not the fake kind. Real encouragement helps you recognize strengths you've been overlooking and builds confidence step by step. And then there's reframing. That voice in your head that says, I always fail, we challenge it. We turn it into, I've struggled before, but I can learn and improve. That shift, that's where the change really starts. We also help you identify mistaken beliefs, break negative patterns, and set clear, meaningful goals. What makes Adlerian therapy different is that we're not just focused on insight, we're focused on action. It's not just about understanding your past, it's about understanding to make intentional, meaningful changes in your life right now. You're not staying in the problem, you're actively working towards solutions. And this just isn't motivational talk, there's research behind it. Studies have shown that Adlerian approaches improve self-esteem, strengthens relationships, and increases overall well-being. That means clients don't just feel better, they function better every day. Research has also found that it helps communication, reduce conflict, and creates lasting behavioral change, especially with families and in group settings. In other words, it works. We believe that you're not stuck, you're not broken, you're in transition. And sometimes all you need is the right space, the right support, and the right perspective to start moving forward again. You already have the ability to grow, to change, and to create a life that feels meaningful. We're just here to help guide you there. So, if you're ready to understand your story, rewrite what's been holding you back, and step into the life you actually want, your next chapter starts here.